There was a conversation this week, a town hall that was on CNN regarding our service members and defense in this country. He was asked why he refuses to use the term radical Islamic terrorism, which is a term that Republican candidate Donald Trump has used quite a bit on the campaign trail. The president basically said he didn't use the term because he did not want to create a false equivalency between Islam and terror.
If you had an organization that was going around killing and blowing people up and said, we're on the vanguard of Christianity. Well, as a Christian, I'm not going to let them claim my religion and say you're killing for Christ. I would say that's ridiculous. That's not what my religion stands for. Call these folks what they are, which is killers and terrorists.
Josh Kraushaar, what do you make of that, briefly?
Well, look, this is something that the president has said for quite some time, so it's nothing new coming from the White House. But look, if Donald Trump wins this election, as unlikely as it may seem, the resistance from the White House to call terrorism is going to be one reason why. And you look at the polls that came out in the last week, the national polling, national security in the wake of the New Jersey and New York bombings spiked up about 8-9 points as a top issue with voters. And Donald Trump is expanding his margins. He was already leading among voters who are most concerned about terrorism. His margins are growing even more significantly in the wake of those terrorist attacks. And, you look at the Orlando, the terrorist attack in Orlando, where the president and the FBI redacted some of the transcript, didn't want to mention ISIS in the transcript and later backtracked. It's endemic of a real concern that a lot of voters have.